Hello everyone, Firemac here, and welcome back to A Realm Reborn through Shadowbringers story recap for Final Fantasy XIV in preparation for Endwalker. Alright, so we're just gonna get started where we left off, which was we beat Titan, and now we're here in the church, and Marques is starting to realize that he knows stuff that he shouldn't, but his memories, it's all locked behind his memories. Alright, so bringing out the dead. Sister Elund is staring at you with great sadness in her eyes. I recognize you now, Firemac. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the Waking Sands and prepare for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you to find closure. Speak with the merchant outside Waking Sands. Oh, I gotta go there. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. Just going back to the Waking Sands. Oh, okay. Alright. Didn't think we'd be returning so fast. Also, I mean, if you've been following along, you obviously know what's going on. But yeah, the signs have been captured. And everyone was kind of like dead. Everyone else was dead, I should say. But don't worry, every story important character, every character we know is alive. Except one. But that was covered in the cutscene. A Vesser Bay shopkeep. Eh? You don't look like one of them church fellas. Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. As you can see, we got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the lich yard they go. Be thankful ye don't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. 'Twas the stuff of nightmares, I tell ye. God's damned Imperials. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folk, and I sure as hells don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, I ain't seen you around here before. Oh, do you have just one of them faces? Or do you have just one of them faces? Ah, never mind. Any road, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the lich yard out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I have a mind to leave the remainder to you. Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folk are starting to turn. Oh, they're literally right here. Fallen Scion. Ah, they put... There's the dead self too. Oh, great. Interacting. Oh boy. Interacting. I don't know what exactly we're doing. What are we doing? We're just gathering the corpses by just kind of rummaging the ground. Alright, so we carry some corpses, but clearly there's more corpses to be had. Is that... Can't tell if that's a male or female Lalafell, but looking at the eyelashes, so it looks like a female one. And then we got a dead Garlean, potentially. Doesn't have the helmet, but he's definitely got similar clothes. And we got Eye Patch Girl. And we got our still friend Noxio, Noxvio, Noxy, Troxy. Well, I don't need to. Wait, maybe I do. What the heck? It's over here, right? There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. That happened way so fast. I almost backed out of this. Okay. What happened to the big fella? Ah, forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss them in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if you're rough. Well, ain't you a strong one? 401 trip? Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then. Making me haul off the dead bodies, huh? This messed, yo. It's messed. Fallen Scion. So, sometimes the game don't make no sense. Somehow this is us grabbing the body, picking them up, put them off to the side. And finally, Fallen Sylph. That one weighs like nothing. Oh yeah. Come on, let's finish this before I die of old age. Alright. That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to the Lishard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them that our work here is done. Where we must go here. Back to Camp Drywood! Oh, what's up, Enops? They're in my bag? The corpses? Oh, right. Our finite bag. If they actually took up spot in our freaking bag, that'd be really annoying. Cause wouldn't that be great? You try to pick up a corpse, there's like insufficient space in your inventory. I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so you found some small measure of peace. The first carriage from Vesperbea arrived not long ago. We have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that for many, death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with utmost respect and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's You know who didn't die quickly? That one sign that the freaking Garland is just stabbing over and over for fun. The freaking Olivia had to shoot in the back to stop him. Bury me not on the lone prairie. Although we can perform rites for most of the science, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she is given into the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. Oh, great. Get to do more freaking Sylph dialogue. What would make it even funnier is the fact that corpse doesn't count as a key item. That's true. Alright. Good old Kumuxio. This one is surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? I like how it's just a flower. I didn't even pick up on it. It's just a flower icon. Gasp. Noraxia? But this one does not understand. Kumuxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One! Awful news! Wait, Frixio's the Elder, right? Walking One has returned to Little Solace, but why? These ones have not requested further aid. Noraxia? How did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. So, not only Noraxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Neuraxia! Well, did I just hear Discord? The hell? That was weird. Is my phone on? I forgot to mute my phone. Okay. Neuraxia went into Thailand at the behest of this one. Walking One was Neuraxia at the end. Till this one to Neuraxia was brave. Till this one to Neuraxia did not suffer. This one is glad to hearing Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Neuraxia home, Walking One. Wait, that's not... Wait, no, crap! These ones are wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance! Imperial Ones must pay! Imperial Ones must suffer! When time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Neuraxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. Mm-hmm. Some loot talk going on in the Novice Network right now. Good thing I have that censored. We thank you for your service to the search and to the Sils. You may please to know that in your absence, we inherited the remaining scions in the Lich Yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Firemac. Who am I talking to now? Oh, it's Marques. Good old Marques. Eyes on me? That's some Final Fantasy VIII reference right there. I'm not imagining it, Firemac. I know I'm being watched. This is different, sinister. It is as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when I last ventured outside. Yes, I know how I felt it. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It will only take a moment. I mean, I know Thancred was watching you, but is it still Thancred? No, Thancred got captured. Yeah, he got captured. Yeah! You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me. But why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait. Father Illud must hear this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. Heavens forfend! That such a thing should happen on holy ground! Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? This is Gartlian steel, which means the man who was watching Marques was... Make haste to Camp Drybone at once! You must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come! Oh, cutscene. What's happening? Oh, it's Alpha now. Well, he's gotta walk in like that.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn. And to that end, I have come in search of a legend, the greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garland, I have come for you.
Oh, my nose is bothering me now.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait, Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
Is that a beer bottle on the floor just now? Or I guess a wine bottle. Tukunk.
Cid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life.
He's got a bit of a Yoda quality in his voice. I don't know what it is.
But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Who are you? Alfino Leveilleur, at your service. As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of COERTHAS as we speak.
So it's COERTHAS, no,
Her
there's no
appetite
O.
for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Cid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Cid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
Bum 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 bum.
They need my airship. They need me.
He who waited behind Father Eliud has parting words for you and the others. What a curious twist of fate. Man, I've never tried making an old voice for before. Let me see. What a curious no, can't do it. Can't do it. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. I beg your pardon, Firemac. You wish to find his airship, yes? I know not much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity, much like the Great Gubu Wall of Ulda. It stated the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards COERTHAS. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Falgord Float, the closest settlement to COERTHAS. Mayhap the serpents stationed there have records of the events that transpired that day. I hope you might rest with your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still need of you in this science. Pray look after yourself and Sid, Firemac. Yeah. Speak with Ethel Mayer. Mayer. There's an X rank on Hyperion right now. Neat. I went too far. Oh, this guy. Is there aught I can assist you with, sir? The Enterprise, you speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? Aye, I needed to refer to the records. I know that the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for COERTHAS. What became of it after that, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Vortifart. Vortifart? No, we're starting to get into those weird names that I'm not gonna get right no matter what. So let me see, Harshafal. This has got to be like Vortifar. Let's call him Vortifar. At Florentel's Spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I'm unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear to tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. Now we must speak with Vortifar. It's like I want to pronounce that T so badly, because his name would become Vortifart. Maybe I should just call him Vortifart. Screw it. What's up, Vortifart? You have come in search of Vortifart? Then well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to COERTHAS. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Cold reception. 'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Cartano. Nigh on 5 years ago, I held the spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I'd ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in COERTHAS. The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which could help, but to attain them you would need to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs all above else. When Dalamud descended, they took shelter behind their gates. Even now, they have little regard for the plight of other nations. Nevertheless, They may deign to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I have little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. Oh boy! How close am I to the observatorium? I think I can just go straight through this and I'll be there. Alright. Ludovoy. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durandare? And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Ha! How absurd! As if we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. The unending war. Halone, have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I'm on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. And where in hell's is that knight I sent on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have use for you. After all, if you still wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform, that of House Durandare, as is mine. The missing knight. Alright, so it's behind me. We're in the snowy area of COERTHAS. Killed overnight. Dead and dead. Talk to you? What do you mean a knight does not respond? I'm aiding you! Receive my hand of healing. If it wasn't for you, sir, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable, dragging, loving bastards. Pfft. Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I prayed the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescued him. I see I may have been premature in my judgment, sir. We are a proud people, beholden to tradition, but that does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray proceed to the observatorium. Introduce yourself to Edmel. I'm going over here. So this is supposed to be an astrologian? The gentlemen come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovois be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. If you persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with Chief Astrologian Forlamort, up above. Alright, Forlamort, where you at? Not there. And are you like way up top? Oh god. There you are. No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what it is you ask? Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of war which raged for generations. I speak not for some mere spat between southern nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Halone's will. I will not put our great nation at risk, certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things. Pardon the intrusion, Forlamort. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor... Oh my god. Guillaime... Gwillname. We're gonna call you Gwillname. Screw it. You honored us with your presence. Your presence, sir. The gentleman was just leaving. Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Durandair's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in COERTHAS 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck of in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. The snows come quickly in COERTHAS. One moment ago you feel as if though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It may be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. I was not aware you aided House Durandair in that fashion. Thank you, sir. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. How quickly you changed your tune, you bastard. Oh, we got Josia. You there, sir. I could not help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it would require that you perform for me a favor in exchange. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliff east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of the Ixal in the vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would be a great comfort to me. Oh man. Heaven's Sword's gonna have a lot of words I'm gonna struggle reading. I can feel it. Where is it? Is this over here? Going down? Yeah, this is right here. Established astrologian. Aiding you. What is going on with that person? Am I going insane? Was that like person clipping to the ground just now? And they're just gone. They disappeared. Weird. Okay. What a relief to see someone other than a goddamn Birdman. I thought I could finish my work whilst the exile were away, but returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they might leave again before I froze to... Wait, who are you? You're not one of our knights. A man of House Durandair cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, sir! I wonder if that was a bot. That might have been a bot. But since I have everyone abbreviated to initials, I can't tell. Biofu. Okay. The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers our knights face every day. Ah, but you are eager to locate your airship. It may be a surprise you... Yeah, it may surprise you that by saving him, you have already aided your own cause. House Durandare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as it is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sight of Dravanian aggression. Yet you have already aided them twice, for which they are honor-bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to observatorium records. That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing airship. What I propose is that you petition Lord Portelaine for an official introduction to the High Houses. The word of House Durandare carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have little trouble obtaining information from the other High Houses. Oh my god. Camera, please. You've caused quite a stir in a short time here. First you slay 2 heretics and save a knight, and now I hear you have rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. An introduction to the other high houses? I cannot deny that you have given us no cause to trust you. But while you have performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 high houses? It is only fitting that you aid us one final time, wouldn't you agree? Ugh. 3 for 3. Now, I understand you are very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a man of your skills but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance any portion of his shipments remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Lest you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Halionart, further improving the chances that they indulge your request for aid. Halionart. Narte? Do I pronounce the E at the end of that? Halionarte? Stolen wares. The last one has a little ring on it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Ooh, excuse me. Lord have mercy. Have you good tidings to share, or better yet, stolen merchandise to show? God bless you, friend. It's all here. Every last... but wait. The chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody hells. That's the personal property of Lord Francel, too. Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest. Fury, take me, a draconian rosary, in the possession of Lord Francel? Yet perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. House Halionart is whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, sir. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under the circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Halionart. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Ishgardian to root and destroy the heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved. I vaguely remember this. I think this is what actually leads us to meet our boy Harshafon. Come closer, lad. Listen well. This is for your ears only. Lord Francel is no heretic. He is a goodly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Hylianart for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him in Edelweiss, and he will know you for a friend. Now go. Camera. What is going on? Okay, there we go. Oh, this little shack. Ooh, I vaguely remember coming here, actually. There we go. There's Francel. Yes, you look as though you have something to say, do you? Seek an audience with the bearers of the White Lily. I'll go whether the wild rose blooms. Is that an Edelweiss in your pocket? Or are you happy to meet me? Oh, jeez. You know what? I'm picking that. I see Sir Carolot. I think it's, yeah. Sir Carolot has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. A pity it has not been in COERTHAS since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend. That's absurd. I would sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Although the Draconian Rosary was not found in my possession, Although the Draconian Rosary was not found in my possession, it will be considered by many to be proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to Inquisitors, for if they harbor even the slightest doubt... This will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. It is only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire. Tell me what you desire. I shall do my best to provide. A missing airship? I see. It may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Harchefont of House Fortom commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present him this letter of introduction. He will surely be receptive to your needs. Yeah, there he is. There's our boy, Lord Harchefont. 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 So where's Harchefont? Oh, he's over there. I can just teleport. Teleport! Ah, the unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. If you are come to pay your respects, be at ease, friend. I am not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself. But enough chatter. Pray tell me what you have come. Tell me why you have come. Is there any justice in this world? These charges will receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah, yes, the letter made mention of a pressing matter, for which you required assistance. What might that be? So this enterprise you speak of was last seen above COERTHAS before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses to these events. For while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Carteneau, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries. I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please Not employ, jeez. Please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Forton. If I recall correctly, that's how they say that. It's Forton. To talk of something. As you have doubtless realized by now, the high houses of Ishgard, House Forton included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, that does not mean that there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. I shall be sending missives to their various representatives in Ishgard, though I suspect it would be quicker and more efficient if you were to make inquiries of your own. Lady Nine Lady Nene of my own house Forton, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travelers. There's also Cravelin of the house Narte, who can be found in Skyfire Locks, though any information you pry from the scribe may prove difficult to parse. Have you spoken with the chief astrologian of House Durandare yet? Really? Perhaps he will be more accommodating. Was informed that you are a friend of House Forton. Do not concern yourself with House Zamail. I shall contact them myself, seek the counsel of the three mentioned, and return to me when finished. Gotta talk to lots of people. Okay. So first one is this one, and it's Nene. Why, hello, good sir. What's that? An airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely no one of House Forton does. For if they did, I would definitely know as well. The topic on everyone's lips these days is what will become of young Lord Francel. Some say allegations are not long overdue, given how many members of House Narte have been found guilty in heresy in recent days. Alright, so next one's... which is nice, a nice line from here. This feels like pre-Heaven's Sword right here. Heaven's Ward. Where's this person? Ooh, okay. There they are. Hello, grant me strength. There must be some way to... Oh, who are you? A friend of Lord Harsherfall? I want to help you, I truly do, but these accusations of heresy have thrown House Helionarte into chaos. Right now, we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation. Oh, this is... Oh, they must be up. If for Lamort. Thank goodness for flying. I would hate to do this manually. I gather you have been busy since the last we spoke. Lord Harsherfall's missive was positively glowing, but if you think that this endorsement is cause for me to disregard Ishgardian policies, then you are sorely mistaken. We are at war, sir, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. Why, in the short time since Inquisitor Guiolami arrived at COERTHAS, countless heretics have been discovered, even amongst the elite of Ishgardian society. If Lord Harsherfall wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then that is his choice. But if he expects others to share his folly, then he is truly blind to the present state of affairs. Everyone's so annoying, man. Just help me out, man. By your countenance, I take it you do not learn anything of use. Nor did I fear. It seems the whole COERTHAS is consumed by this talk of heretics in the high houses. We can only hope that my sources in Ishgard proper provide more pertinent information. Road to Redemption. I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I have received a report that he and 3 knights were seen heading north towards the Steel Vigil. The outpost was long ago overrun by the Dravanian horde, so I must not ascertain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray journey to the Steel Vigil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance. Alright, so right there. Okay, cool. Ba-da-bum bum. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Ba-da-bum bum. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Ba-da-bum bum. Bum bum bum. What am I looking for here? There we go. Francel. Who goes there? Firemac? No, stay back. The fiend is still here. And it's dead. So what's up, Francel? Hello, be praised. You did it. But what are the others? The 3 knights who accompany me. Where are they? Well, I've seen like 2 over here. I'm aiding you. I heard the beast's cries for over yonder. Then Lord Francel safe. Bless you, sir. Bless you. Curse those fiends! It's as though they knew we were coming. Because they probably did. I don't know where the 3rd knight is. Is he over here? No? Too far. There he is. Unfit knight. Get. Oh my god. No. Okay. Get up, unfit knight. Confound it all! How are we to redeem House Helianarte if we cannot even slay a single Avis? We are fortunate you came along when you did, sir. House Helianarte will remember your kindness. I must aid you again, Francel. Behold my hand of aiding. It was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I had hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of the Skeelkin. Moreover, it was House Helianarte that yielded the Steel Vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. We have been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy, and despite my best efforts, I have done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be, but even should my prestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. Teleport. Come on, teleport, teleport. I got 2 Discord notifications. What was my other Discord notification? Just someone reacting to the Spider-Man trailer. Alright, Harshal Font. What do you find at the Steel Vigil? Ah, I see. A reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there is a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance, for fear of being seen in the company of a man who might later be declared a heretic. A not unreasonable fear, given the zeal of which Inquisitor Guillain Lame has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain a testimony, we must first clear Lord Francel's name, and by association yours. Great. As I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocent is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the Draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me of the incident in question. So, it was found in a locked chest labeled as the property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with the axes must have planted it. Here's what we must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickerman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across COERTHAS, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible. Alright, Rickerman. Which way is that? Over here. We must clear our name, because we are not heretics. We are not heretics! Someone tampering with shipments? Fury struck me down. If all of them rosaries found in our people's possessions were planted. Hey now, don't you give me that look, lad. I'm House Hilliard man through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family too. Ain't saying the porters that what were bringing the shipment did it, though. I know most of them what work the trade routes, and I've never heard. Oh my God, I've never had cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it. It could have been the fellas that were responsible for the inspections? Ha! It's Guardian Knights and Inquisitors, the lot of them. As if they'd ever turn their cloaks. Reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. Hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from White Brim Front this morn. You might consider having a word with them. Apathetic Porter. What you gotta say, Mr. Dude? Beg your pardon, you suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in House Hilliard shipments? What nerve! If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find. Oh hey, look, it's right here. Are we finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology. But that's impossible! Once the knight at White Brim Front concluded her inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would have never allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Harshafont, but I will not be held accountable for this. We found something amiss, Lord Harshafont. Did something happen outside? I thought I heard something. But more importantly, what did Rickerman have to say? More draconian rosaries? In every single parcel bound to Skyfire Locks? The bat beggar's belief! Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Hilliard's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. I praise alone that he did. Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name.